Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your main man, Keith Fustus, here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Wednesday afternoon to all my amazing viewers on this awesome channel. Today, we're doing a matchup between the 88-89 Detroit Pistons traveling to the 2-1-2 in America's largest city, New York City. Manhattan is where the New York Knicks play. So they play in Madison Square Garden. They played there for a good number of really good number of years. And I thought this would be an interesting matchup to see the Pistons take on the Knicks. So for our rosters today, they got Isiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Mark Aguirre, Rick Manhorn, Bill Laimbeer, Dennis Rodman. I wish they would add him on the starting five, Dennis Rodman. Like, seriously? At least you got Isiah Thomas, who was really, really good. And for the 98-99 New York Knicks, they got Charlie Ward, Allan Houston, Latrell Sprewell, Larry Johnson, and Patrick Ewing. And without further ado, we'll see you guys at tip-off time here in the 2-1-2 in America's largest city, located in Manhattan, New York City. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now the Detroit Pistons are going to battle off the New York Knicks, and it is tip-off time, and Patrick Ewing and the New York Knicks take the ball first. Alright, now Latrell Sprewell is passing it off to Allan Houston, and they will miss it. Now I'm going to use some Isiah Thomas. And will Thomas make it in? Yes, he will. It is now 3-0 here in Manhattan, New York City. So they got Charlie Ward has the ball. He's going to run this out. He's going to lay it up, and he will make the points in the paint count. And now I'm going to use more of Isiah Thomas. And he misses it. And the 98-99 Knicks take the possession. Okay, now Ewing is going to pass it off to Sprewell, and then Ward is going to lay up. And that will count for the New York Knicks. Alright, now Isiah Thomas is ready to make this in for 3 points, and it's now 6-4 here in the Madison Square Garden. They say it's really large there. It's close to Rockefeller Center. Alright, now I got some Joe Dumars on my... Oh, he will make this in, and it will count. It is now 9-4 here in New York City, guys. So now some Charlie Ward. Gotta pass it off to Ewing, and Ewing will make it in. It is now 9-6 here in Manhattan. Alright, now some Joe Dumars. Shoots it in for 2 points. It's now 11-6. Will Allan Houston make it in? No, but Rick Mahorn, excuse me. And he will make it in for 3. And it's now 14-6 here in the Madison Square Garden. I almost said TD Garden for a minute because the Boston Celtics play there. And Ewing, the Kingston, Jamaica native, makes it up for 2 points there. It's now 14-8. Hopefully this can be 17. And it is 17-8 here in Manhattan. They got Latrell Sprewell. He's ready. And Charlie Ward will make it up. Make it in the points there. We've been on a 14-6 run in the last 2 minutes of this video. And Isiah Thomas misses it. And now Charlie Ward has the ball. And there was a foul on the play for Bill Laimbeer. And now Sprewell has the ball. And Williams will make it in. And now I'm going to use some Thomas. You know what? I'm going to pass it off to Dennis Rodman before he had the colored hair. And now it's 20-12 here in the Madison Square Garden. I do like those orange and blue color paints in this right now. I seriously do. I like them. They're pretty cool. I've never saw a team that had that colors in their paint area. And it's now 23-14 here. And we're going to take the break. We'll see you. And the score is the Detroit Pistons 23, the New York Knicks 14. And we'll see you guys at the 120 mark. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we are back into action for some NBA 2K20. Now, Allan Houston, oh, it's blocked, and Isiah Thomas has the ball, and he will make this in for three, and that will count. It is now 40-16 here in Manhattan, New York City, the Big Apple, ladies and gentlemen. And that is a backcourt violation. I don't know how they got that, but I am so thankful just to have the ball and ready for Isiah Thomas to shoot some threes. And now it's 43-16 here in the Big Apple in New York City. Now they got some Charlie Ward. And he will make it in for three. And there's Dennis Rodman, number 10, ready to shoot this in for three. And it's now 46-19. I thought it was 49, but I thought we had 44 points, but it's now a three-pointer, and it was 46. Now I'm going to use some more Isiah Thomas. And now Isiah Thomas will make it in for three, and it's now 49-22 here in Detroit, not Detroit, New York City. So the New York Knicks are really based in Manhattan, and so they play their games in the Madison Square Garden. And now some Isiah Thomas will make this in for three, and it's now 52-24. So the Brooklyn Nets, who were formerly called the New Jersey Nets, now they're from Brooklyn, and they play in the Barclays Center. And both courts are really nice, and the buzzer beater in time, so it is now 55-26. The Pistons are leading by 29. So we will see you guys at the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we are back into action. It is now 55-26 here, and Isiah Thomas scored 27 points. Now Dennis Rodman will make it in the paint there, and it's now 57-26. All right, now Charlie Ward has the ball, and he's going to pass it off to Latrell Sprewell, and Sprewell, he's going to pass it off to Charlie Ward, and he makes it in. So now I'm going to use some Isiah Thomas again. And now he's going to make this in for three, and that will count. It is now 60-29 here in the Big Apple, New York City. And now I believe Larry Johnson makes it in for those 2 points. And now it's his first 2 points of the game. And now Isiah Thomas had scored more points than anyone on the Detroit Pistons team in this episode. Now, Charlie Ward is ready to run this court, and he will make this in for three. All right, now I'm going to use some Dennis Rodman. All right, so now Rodman will miss it, but a teammate helps him get that 2 points, make that 2 points count, an offensive rebound. All right, now some Dennis Rodman. He's ready to shoot this in. Oh, he misses it. It's now 65-34 here in the Big Apple. Now we got some Isiah Thomas, and he will make this in for 3. And now Charlie Ward has the ball. He's ready to run this court now, and Ward is going to pass it off to Ewing. Daryl Dawkins, he's going to pass it off to Saley, and then I'm going to use some Joe Dumars. And he will make this in for 3, and it's now 71-36. And now Charlie Ward has the ball, and Latrell Sprewell has it. Oh, and it's Dennis Rodman who picks up the rebound. Will Rodman dunk? Yes, he will, and it is now 73-36 here in the Big Apple, New York City, Manhattan here on the 2-1-2. Latrell Sprewell still has possession of the ball. It's almost the end of the third quarter, and it's a foul. Isiah Thomas gets, I believe it's his first one of the game. And now Latrell Sprewell has possession still. And Rodman gets his first foul of the game. So we're going to take our break early. We'll see you guys at the 1 minute mark in the fourth quarter. We're starting in future videos to do at the 1 minute mark. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your player of the game is Isiah Thomas of the Detroit Pistons. Now he will make this in. He made so many threes today. And we are going to show the statistics at the end of the video. So now Rodman will make this in for 3, and it's now 94-42 here in Detroit, Michigan. No, wait, excuse me. In the Big Apple in Madison Square Garden in Manhattan, New York City. Now some Isiah Thomas. And it's now 97-42 here. And I thought Rodman stole the ball, but he recovered it. All right, now Johnson has the ball. He's going to pass off the... Now we only got a couple seconds left to go in the game. And he will make it in for 100 there. The final score will now be 100-44. The Detroit Pistons take the W in the Big Apple in the 2-1-2. So the final score is the Detroit Pistons 100, the New York Knicks 44. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone. Have a great Wednesday afternoon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now Isiah Thomas, your player MVP of this episode, had 42 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and that's it. Dennis Rodman had 26 points, 3 rebounds, 1 block, and 1 dunk. Rick Manhorn had 16 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and that was it. Joe Dumars had 14 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. John Staley had 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Mark Aguirre had no points whatsoever, but he did have 4 assists, Charlie Ward had 20 points, 3 assists there. Latrell Sprewell had 7 points and 4 assists. Patrick Ewing had 6 points and 4 rebounds, no assists there for him. Larry Johnson had 2 points in total. Herb Williams had 2 points in total. Marcus Camby had 2 points as well. So I think that wraps it up, everyone. See you guys next time. Have a great Wednesday, everyone.